How you gonna hit a lady in the back of the head for anything other than donkey punch? Nah, it's fucked up. Donkey punch. Yo, do you guys know what a donkey punch is? Do you know what a donkey punch is? Bro, when I learned, it fucking fucked me up because I was like maybe like 17 years old. Yo, a donkey punch is when you're having sex with a woman, right? From the back, like you're hitting it from the back. Apparently, there's this move where the dude punches the fuck out of the back of her head, makes her black out, and apparently it causes the vaginal muscles to tighten around his penis, and it like feels really good. That's like what kind of caveman, abusive ass motherfucking lug jaw, fist dragon shit is that? Who does that?
It's the behind the scenes right now. Say hello to the vlog.
Hello, we just talking about donkey.
What? I don't know.
Can you believe that shit? That's a thing. Niggas do that. Y'all didn't know that? Yo, do y'all know what a dirty Sanchez is? Apparently, it's when someone engages in anal sex and some of it winds up on your lip. And like they call that a dirty Sanchez. That's like, I don't know why I'm talking about dark sexual shit with y'all, but I mean, it just shocking stuff that I learned, man. Like, it kind of fucked me up when I was a kid. You ever had those moments when you're a little kid and you discover something sexual and you feel crazy? Yo, I'll never forget the first porno mag that I've ever read or gotten. I was in the 7th grade, right? My friend Christian, I'm not even going to say his last name. I remember his last name. He was one of my best friends, right? But I remember back in those days, it was like I was a good boy, you know? I've always been a really, really good boy in school and all that, you know? Hey, listen, man, I focused on my studies. But I remember one day he bought this damn magazine to class, right? And he was showing the pages to me, and as I was only in the 7th grade, and I was like, what is this? Like, what's that stuff coming out of him? And he was like, dude, you don't know? And I was like, no, what? What is it? He's like, that's cum. And I was like, cum? And he's like, yeah, all men have that. You have it in you too. I'm like, I was shocked. I was horrified. I was mortified. I was like, why is that a thing? That's so disgusting. Like, why is I'm not, listen, man, this might be a little TMI for y'all, but as a young lad growing up, I discovered sex in the craziest way possible, man. And I even, in class at one point, I thought that sex and intercourse were two separate things. I thought you could have sex without intercourse. It's a long story. I don't want to go too deep into detail. We're supposed to be playing seat tight, but I mean, damn. I had some naive-ass moments when I was a little kid, man. I wish I could fucking go back and change that, man. I must have looked like a goddamn dumbass. Fuck my life. Yo, dude, I didn't believe it. At that time, I didn't know about ejaculation. I didn't know about orgasm and sperm and semen and all that. So it was just like, I read this. Imagine reading a book with no context, and you see a dude shooting white lines on a woman's face. It was an eye-opener, and I'll never forget that shit, man. Shout out to you, Christian. That was a damn good mag. He let me take that shit home. I wasn't even masturbating. That's how naive I was to it. I just had the magazine. I was just like, wow, this is crazy. How are they doing this? And I think like maybe 2 months after I masturbated for the first time. It was the most ridiculous shit, bro. I don't know why I'm sharing this with y'all. Maybe it's because I ain't got nothing better to do.